Welcome back to my bathroom sink. Because it seems I typically post on my bathroom floor. But anyways, this is the second video out of the 5 that I'm putting together before I post on my channel again, and it's March 6th. So I'm just telling myself what days they are to see how long it takes me to make all 5 videos. So far I'm on number 2, so that's not bad, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna have them done anytime soon. But without ado, I'm just gonna be getting ready for work again, like last video, but I'm just gonna kind of talk about my job for a little bit. Only because, like, last night was fun and I enjoyed my shift, and I just wanted to talk about people. Anyway, I'm gonna back up so I can actually see myself in the mirror. So yeah, like I said in my last video, my car is currently not working at the moment. So I am relying, oh, I have my lunch on my face still, oh my god. There we go. I'm currently relying on some of my coworkers to get me to work until I get my car back, which I still haven't gotten called, so I don't know when I'm getting my car back. It is incredibly stressful, only because, like, I kind of need my car, you know, and I am broke right now. So yeah. Here's to me hoping that it's just something simple in my car that's broke, and it's only like $100 fix, if that. But with how my luck is going lately, I would be surprised if it was cheaper than $100. Anyway, I got a ride, and the girl that I had gotten a ride with, she works earlier in the day. She worked at 3 o'clock and I worked at 4. But I needed a ride and she got me one, so I just came in an hour early, and they let me work early because I was there. So it was cool. And I guess we got a new general manager as well. Because, like, right before I got hired, their current general manager had retired. So when I first applied to this restaurant, it was really confusing. I was told different things from different people, and I just didn't have an understanding of anything that was going on, you know. But it was whatever, you know. Yeah, I was just told a couple different things from different people, but it's fine. I got over it, I got through it, and now I have a good job. But I met our new general manager yesterday for the first time, and I don't really know what to think. Everybody kind of said that she was gonna be really scary, really this, that, that. But I didn't know. I was just worried about meeting her because I'm just like, well, I've heard these really bad things, which is bad on my part because I should meet the person first before I think things about them. But it's whatever. Ooh, I dropped my mascara. But yeah, there's that. So I met her for the first time, and, like, one of the biggest things that's a little annoying at this job is we get penalized if we don't put appetizers or do credit card, debit card receipts on the little computers at the table. I get why they want us to use them, because on busy days we don't want everybody lining up at the cash registers to do all this and that when we only have a couple. and there's 15 of us sometimes on a night trying to put food in. It's not ideal. It makes sense. But we do get penalized if we don't use the computers to do receipts all the time, which, like I said, I understand why, because, like I said, it gets busy sometimes, and it's a way to help make it so that the computers are open for people who need to put orders in. But I just feel like we shouldn't get I don't feel like we should get penalized for it, because it's just a case of, if you forget, you forget, honestly. And the thing is that computers aren't really reliable sometimes, because there'll be plenty of times where I'll go in to put an order in on the kiosks and they just don't work. And it frustrates me, because if it doesn't work on the kiosk, and then I either have to go find another kiosk, put it in on there, and have them find a manager and have the manager put it onto my current table, which arguably takes longer than me just going to the computer and putting it in the computer itself. And like, here's the thing, if we're completely busy and there's no free kiosks for me to use, what am I supposed to do? But anyway, it's whatever. I could rant about that all day. So there's that. And she was just like, yeah, we did like a survey about all of the different uses people use, and I'm gonna get some makeup remover and remove some of that, because I don't have makeup remover. What am I kidding? I got rid of it because I ran out. It just looks way too red on the one side. Okay, I'm gonna add a little concealer there. But I could rant about it all day long. Only because, like, I feel like you shouldn't get penalized for something that can have a lot of error in it. Because yes, it could just be a case of, well, you're only gonna have errors every now and then, so it shouldn't affect your numbers if you're doing it regularly. But like, here's the thing, if you only get so many tables, you have to have it above like a 80% or something. So that's really only really allowing for a little bit of error in those numbers, which I feel like isn't enough, you know? Personally. I don't know what I did with my lip color. Oh, you're back. I'll cut the video. I'm back. Not that there's any waiting time period. But I got it. Anyway. So there's that. Like I said, I don't know how to feel about her yet. Frankly, because I can't really make an opinion on a woman that I don't know yet. But from what I've heard, she's kind of stricter, which makes sense. And here's the thing. I get it is a job. So, like, it's not like we're there to have fun, basically. Because, I mean, it's a job. But I just really hope that she doesn't change too much. Only because, like, I really enjoy working there, and I don't want it to be a case of this new manager changes everything that I've gotten to know, gotten to learn, and then now it's not like it was in the beginning, you know? But yeah, anyway, I worked last night, and we have a new busser. And he's like in his like mid-20s, maybe late 20s, I don't remember. But he's really sweet, and he's really nice. Which, when I had first started, when I was by myself eventually, we got this one new busser who was like 16 or 17. He's a child. Who, at first, he was super sweet. Super sweet, absolutely. Like, I loved working with him because, anyway, yeah, he was super sweet. But then, like, as soon as he got, like, kind of comfortable, sorry, I'm trying to find a palette under my cabinet. I'll keep talking, though. But like as soon as he got kind of comfortable, he just kind of stopped being as sweet as he was. And I might try using this one for my mascara today, because I haven't used this mascara in forever, and it used to be my go-to mascara. But yeah, like basically as soon as he got comfortable, he just kind of stopped being as sweet as he was, which kind of upset me a little bit, because this is kind of like, okay, I guess. Okay, whatever. I don't know, I just felt lied to in a sense, because like he was super duper sweet, and then he got comfortable, and now he's not. I don't know. Here's the thing, I treat everybody, whether you be a busser, server, manager, I treat everybody the same personally, because I feel like nobody is special. Everybody is the same. And why would I treat one person better than I treat another person, you know? But I don't know. He's just not really been the nicest lately, so I'm not gonna really care too much about it anymore. I'm not gonna go out of my way to talk to him anymore like I used to, because he kind of ruined that. But this newer busser, he's really sweet. So with the busser, all they're technically supposed to do is clean off the tables, but they only have to deal with the silverware, cups, and like trash. But as the server, we're supposed to pre-bust and get rid of all the plates and stuff. But this dude, he'll take care of the plates, he'll take care of everything. And he's fast. He's really fast too. Like, he can have your entire section pre-busted in less than 5 minutes. Not pre-busted, but he can have your entire section busted in like less than 5 minutes, you know? And that's awesome. Frankly, I find that really awesome. So there's that. And then last night, we were pretty busy. I mean, we were slow, but we were busy enough. But one of the servers was having a really hard time because he got sat a party. Normally, if you get a party table, they'll wait at least until you get all the drinks for that table to seat you another table. But the hosts, I guess it's a new host, so I guess he's not really paying attention or the best knowledgeable person for that job. But he basically sat this server a party table of like more than 10 people, a 2-top and then a 3-top all at one time. And so he was incredibly stressed out. But this busser, he was amazing. Like, he's a good busser. Which I know is a lot to say, because I mean, he's new, so he's gonna just be trying a little bit harder to be like better, if that makes sense. But he has earned a lot of us servers' approval, because he is incredibly sweet and hardworking. But yeah, and it's not even like it's your table either. Like, even if like I put dishes up by the computer because I was going to deal with them in a minute after I finished doing some other stuff. Like, he'll grab those dishes for me and he'll deal with them for me. Can't tell if I just look like I have pink eye. Let me try to blend it out a little bit more. But yeah, he'll just grab those dishes for us and he'll put them away. And like, if I have just like a singular cup or a singular plate or something, he's just like, oh, just put it in my bus tub so you don't have to walk all the way to the dishwasher, you know. And like, that was like super duper nice in my opinion, because like not many of the bussers will clean up like that. There used to be a couple of them, but I guess from the longer standing ones that I've talked to, somebody ruined it, so they don't do that anymore. But like, I hope this guy keeps doing it. I hope he's always on my side whenever he's a busser. I hope Like, yeah. Because, like, it's incredibly helpful not having to worry about running all of these dishes all the way to the dishwasher every 5 seconds, you know? It's helpful. And I appreciate him. Yeah, he's super sweet. I talked to him a little bit. I don't remember what his major was, but oh well. So there's that. Sorry, I'm like trying to do my makeup quickly but efficiently, if that makes sense. But yeah. Last night it was not busy, but it wasn't super duper slow. The person who drove me, my video accidentally cut out. The person who drove me to work last night gave me one of her tables because she had just gotten sat a party table, so she wanted, she just gave me her table because she couldn't really take it at the moment. So I got an extra table. But yeah, I enjoyed it, but there was some people who were just being really rude. I mean, they tipped well, but they were just kind of rude, if that makes sense. Like, they ran me back and forth for ever. But they were just rude. It was whatever, though. I don't really mind, but I will say Tuesday, I had to do a party table with this other girl, which I've never done a party table before, and it was like 22 people. That's bigger than I've ever done. And like, I was okay with it, but like, oh, my eyes look really red. I don't know about this makeup look. It just kind of looks sick. I'm just gonna add sparkles on top of it and hope that the sparkles save this makeup look and make me not go homesick. Oops. Oops. But yeah, there's that. And it was like a retirement home, it looked like, and their caretakers with them, which is fine, but the caretakers were super duper sweet. They were just like, oh yeah, we just want 3 pictures of these things, just put them over here, the caretakers will take care of them. The caretakers will serve the people, like, you don't gotta worry, just bring it out here and we'll take care of it for you. And they were just super duper sweet, and I honestly thought they were gonna tip us pretty well because of how sweet they were. Yeah, they didn't tip us barely any. Like, their bill was like $600. And here's the thing. Yes, they were taking care of most of the things that we technically have to do. But they were our only table for 3 hours. And so in 3 hours, they tipped us $40 altogether. But in those 3 hours, we only made $20. When in 3 hours, I could have made $60 on any other table. But it's okay. It's over with, and I highly doubt I'll be getting sat party tables often, because like, I'm not the one who's begging for the party tables. There are people who ask for them, but I'm not. So I'm just praying that I don't get sat them. Because here's the thing, they can be a lot of money, worth a lot of money, honestly. But personally, it's too much work for me. Which can just be like, oh, you're just lazy. But like, it's not like a lazy thing. It's more of like I don't want to deal with it type thing. Because, like, here's the thing. I don't want to take care of a table for 2 to 3 hours, depending on whenever they decide to leave, and possibly get stiffed. Because that's not worth it, you know? It's not worth it at all. Like, I'm losing out on money on those tables. Okay. I look crazy up close. But yeah, it's whatever. I will not be going out of my way to ask for party tables. Like, I think max for me, 6 people. I think 6 people is the max that I will willingly take. Because, like, I just don't see the reason behind, sorry. I look a little crazy, but it's okay. I just don't see the reason behind taking a big table, dedicating a lot of your time at said table for a chance at getting a bigger than normal tip. But it's a chance, because people don't have to tip you 20%, 30%, 10%. They could tip you $1, and that's it, you know? And I just personally don't want to deal with it, if that makes sense. Because, like, I just can't afford to risk. It's like the lottery, you know? Like, I would rather take my chances and take smaller tables with faster turnaround times than I would rather take a big table with a slower turnaround time with a higher reward if they do tip high. But, like, here's the thing. Most people, like, aren't going to tip an exact 20% when it gets super duper high of a bill like that, I feel like. Because my dad, he typically always tips like $20 wherever we go. So I don't want to, like, only make $20 on a big bill, because, I mean, that's the highest most people tip sometimes. I mean, the biggest tip I've gotten here since I've worked here was like 23 or 24. And that was on a $121 bill, which that was 20% of the bill. But not everybody will tip exactly 20%, especially when 121 isn't even that high of a bill compared to what most of these party tables will be getting to. I don't know if that's a bad thing to feel that way or not. I just personally would not like to take big tables if I don't have to. But other people seem to love big tables, so I have no problems with other people taking those tables. I feel like my makeup looks really crazy right now. Plus I have to put my hair up, so I don't know how it's gonna look hair up. Do I look fine though? Do I look fine? Do I look fine? Probably not. My hair looks really crazy. Oh, I forgot to mention it, but oh, is my watch charged? Oh, I have 15 minutes. I have 15 minutes to get ready. Yeah, you know how I was talking in the last video, if you watched it, I was talking about the acnes that were right on this side of my face, and how if my boyfriend were here, he'd be like, oh, I want all up in those acnes. As soon as he picked me up from work, he immediately saw those acne on my face and immediately popped them. So I was right. I knew him pretty well, I guess. But yeah, so there's that. And that is really all I have to say for today. I like talking about job. I like talking about my work. It's fun. But yeah. Bye bye.